all aboard!
Now then, let's have a look at what we've got for you today. If you've read the title, you already know. But here we go anyway. Here we go anyway. It's not a new kit, but I remember building two of them in the mid-90s, so I'd guess the mid-90s with this kit's release date, and I've already cut through, whether by accident or, but here we go. It is an Academy B24 Liberator, and a very nice kit it is too. Let's have a look. There we go. Very nice kit it is too, a nice boxing. Here's the Academy one, and I've bought, looking at it, there's a few different marks on it, whereas the original mid-1990s versions, you got one boxing and that with the aircraft. They released a few of them, but the two I built was Aries and Leo, and the beautiful nose art, I'll get onto that in a bit. But the boxing in this, it's got Gemini on the front, and it looks like it's got Libra and Gemini, yeah. So it's got decals for two markings by the looks of it. I'm going to build the Libra one because I've already built Aries, which was my sister's star sign, and I built Leo, which was my brother's sign, like star sign, and now I've got Libra in this boxing, which is my star sign. So then I'll built all of them with all our star signs. But I'll get on to the artist and that in a wee while. In fact, after I've looked at the box, we'll do that. But the boxing, the kit, let's have a look inside the box. Now straight away, I know it's not in it, but in the 90s boxing, because you had one boxing and one set of decals on it. So what they did, you got a poster in it as well. They're long lost now, the models have gone, but I had the poster for Aries and I had the poster for Leo. So you got Leo and it had a Leo poster in it. It was nice artwork, it was same as that one at the top. And let's have a look. The decals will be somewhere in there. Let's go through the plast. Hang on. Tell you what I'll do. I'll go through the history of the artwork next, and you'll fade into it. And here we have something I've been meaning to do for a bit. I've got a lot of respect for this guy. It's Corporal Phil Brinkman of Chicago, and he was based in the UK with the 8th Air Force, with the 834th Bombardment Group, known as the Zodiacs. And here he can be seen working on Ares, the nose-arted Ares. And there's a lot of nose arts on aircraft, and there's few that are decent artists, but this is a guy I'd describe as an accomplished artist. This guy knew what he was doing, and he painted the squadrons with the Zodiacs, so a natural thing was the signs of the Zodiacs. And here's Aquaria, and he managed to do well, he did all in 12, but he didn't get a chance to complete Taurus. And here we are, Ares. This is the Academy MINICRAFT kit, box art of the mid-90s, with Ares. Beautiful it was. Absolutely beautiful nose art. He managed to incorporate the actual star sign, art depicting the star sign, the name, and he did really good. This one's Cancer the Crab, looking mischievous, holding a bomb. Yeah, and it all goes with the Zodiac squadron name they were known as. But you can see he puts the star sign in as well. You can just see top right there the bombing missions tallies. And here's the rough pencil sketch for Capricorn, which wasn't taken on. It's a rough idea of the layout, and he come up with something slightly different, but in my opinion a lot more beautiful. His use of colour's beautiful. Look at that. Excellent use of colour. And the menacing face on the bomb. The shark mouth. Shark mouths were popular during World War II. The shark mouth and the eye I'll add. But that's on the actual aircraft. And you can see the mission tallies up at top. This one's Gemini. She's holding twin baby bombs, which he decided to change this one. They probably talked it over with crews and decided to keep or change over, but that became two girls side by side, and that was also a kit by itself. I didn't buy that one though. It's a rebox, this one, but you've got Libra in with it too. So there's two aircraft you can build. And here we have Leo. And there you have Bill Hillinger, who was probably the pilot. It's near the pilot's positions, and you've got 3 bombing missions there. But the original was just a goofy looking lion with the bomb, and that got changed to a later edition. It's actually the nicer of the two, with the woman and normal Vaga girl idea, which looks quite good, and a more menacing looking lion, a more fierce looking lion, along with again the star sign and Leo painted on. which beautiful artwork. Usually and there it is on the craft again with Bill Hillinger's name and the mission tallies. But yeah, exquisite artist this guy was. He was really good. You can just see it there. Makes you wait, and here's the one I'm going to be building out of this kit, Libra. Another beautiful one. The Libra star sign behind her. And the scales with 2 bombs. And Libra written above. As I say, they were very well thought out and very well designed, those arts. And here he had a few goes at this. It's Pisces, and it's a girl fishing, again with a star sign behind her, and they've done her ear, and she's got the Nazi fish ready to take the bomb bait, and that he didn't go for that fully. He went on a total change of mind, which I think is better. He could have made that other one work, but that looks just as good. The fish looking like bombs, or is it the bomb looking like a fish? And the lady leaning against the Pisces sign, and here it is on the aircraft, and it's got a crew name under the window at the side. He could have been the nose gunner. Like, look, I think it's a gunner's position there, or maybe the bomb aimer. And here it is with more mission tallies, looking more battered, probably getting late into the war there. And a number on the side of the aircraft, an identifying number. You'd have thought the artwork could have done it for them, but no. And here we go, here's Sagittarius. And it's a girl pulling back her bow and arrow with a bomb on it. And looks a really good piece of artwork. But yeah, like I said, this guy, he was an excellent artist. Here's Scorpio. It didn't involve a girl in it. I suppose some guys didn't, like Cancer and Scorpio, I suppose they didn't want girls involved in the artwork, because it probably had to be cleared with the crew member. And there's Virgo. That looks a lovely one, again with a star sign behind her. Virgo, the squadron name, ZODIAC underneath. Anyway, let's go back to the kit review. Yeah, they really were a nice kit from what I remember of building them, because they've got the recessed panel lines and nice locating pegs to put them into the fuselage. So yeah, bit of landing gear bay detail on it. Right, onto the main sprue. check there's no parts dropped off in the back. No, we're all okay. Ditch the bag. Right, what parts have we got here? Now then, we've got the nose, so we've got the nose detail on that. That's moulded nice and crisp, recess panel lights. You've got the elevators and rail elevators and stuff. Engines, they're not. Granted, there's not a huge amount of... I'd go with saying once they're in the engine nacelles, there's just the right amount of detail. What more do you want? You don't want the full engine behind it, because it's only hidden anyway. You'd never see it, so I go with that being just... I go with that being just right amount of detail. Going back here now, we've got the rear stabilisers, you've got some of the interior parts, you've got the rearmost fuselage and mid fuselage, so that's nicely detailed. You've got the wheels on there, they're nicely detailed. Like I say, it's a 90s kit, so they weren't into then putting flats on them. You bought, I dare say there's replacement resin with weighted wheel sets on, but it's not that bad. I'd say that's okay. Now then, on to, where's it gone? I know it's in here because I just looked before. I know it's in here somewhere, there we go. Now then, now this is where I think there's a bit of a letdown. The decals, now them on the older kits, they were a lot brighter coloured. They were in a lot nicer colouring than that. I don't think the decals are as good as on the older kit. Still nice, still, but I don't think they're as nice on the as on the older kits. But you've got a good selection of decals, some stenciling, and it's a basic decal set is where I'm coming from, but everything's there that you need. Now then, where I'm looking at, I think will be this. Yep. And there we have stencils for all your glasswork for spraying. So that's a nice addition. You didn't get that in the older kits. So that's a nice addition, I'm happy to say. Anyway, it should build up into a nice kit. I may do a video on it in the future, building it. Who knows? But in the meantime, tatty pie, people. Tatty pie.